Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review. In today's movie review, I'm going to be reviewing the 2006 Disney movie The Wild. So, the plot of The Wild is basically where you got these two lions, and you got this one lion named Samson, played by Kiefer Sutherland, who has a son named Ryan, played by Greg Cipes. But then, of course, Ryan's trying to roar out loud, but he can't because he's just too embarrassed because he can't roar like his dad. But then of course later in the movie, Ryan ends up getting taken away into the wild, and so Samson's upset by this, so he has to go and find and save his son Ryan, and while he's accompanied by other animals from the zoo, and so Samson has to do whatever he can to get Ryan back, and so, yeah, that's pretty much the plot of The Wild. Now, this movie, this Disney movie, I used to have this Disney movie on DVD when I first watched it, and I heard really bad things about it, and I gotta say, this movie is, not good. I'm sorry to the people out there who like The Wild, who like this movie, but it's just my opinion. I just think The Wild is, not a good movie. Because there are many reasons why I don't like this movie. It's because we all know one reason why people like me hate this movie is because The Wild just makes it look like Disney's trying to be like DreamWorks. Because this movie's like Disney's ripoff version of Madagascar. Because this movie even feels like Madagascar. Because it just feels like the reasons that it feels like Madagascar is because the poster for the Wild says "Start spreading the newspaper," which is like an obvious reference to the opening lines of New York by Frank Sinatra, and of course you get all these zoo animals in New York City, and man, this movie just feels like this movie The Wild feels like Madagascar, almost like Disney's version of Madagascar. Like it's like how this movie proves that Disney was trying to be like DreamWorks. Yeah. And the animation's, weird, of course. The animation's, the animation in this movie's, pretty weird. It's not great. It's weird. Plus, this movie also has some weird parts. There's a part in this movie where the hippo was squishing Ryan with her butt. Ugh, that was weird. That was weird. But, and the voice acting is alright, I guess. I mean, at least the actors are trying, Kiefer Sutherland as Samson and Greg Cipes. I actually met Greg Cipes at the 2019 Baltimore Comic-Con 2 years ago, and that was pretty cool. And I thought Greg Cipes, I will say, I think Greg Cipes did an okay job as Ryan. I mean, Ryan just feels like a knockoff of young Simba and Nemo, and that's the thing. The Wild also feels like a ripoff of The Lion King, but also Finding Nemo, because it's about a father trying to save his son, and that's what makes this movie feel like Finding Nemo. And plus, I've seen better movies. I've seen better movies in The Wild, like Madagascar, of course, The Lion King, Finding Nemo, All Dogs Go to Heaven. And as for the other voice actors in this movie, the other voice actors include Eddie Izzard and Richard Kind and Jim Belushi, and yeah, because there's a lot of these voice actors who were in this movie. Oh yeah, William Shatner's in this movie too, but he was better as Ozzy in another 2006 movie, Over the Hedge. But I think I know some of you guys out there find it a guilty pleasure, like my friend Evan. He finds this movie a guilty pleasure. And of course, my other YouTube friend, George Robertson, he also finds this movie a guilty pleasure as well. So I can handle your thoughts and opinions on The Wild, because I just don't really like this movie, and it's just like it's like a Disney ripoff of Madagascar, but also a ripoff of The Lion King and Finding Nemo. So The Wild is basically like a ripoff of 2 Disney movies and 1 DreamWorks movie. But yeah, so if you like The Wild, then that's fine with me. I can handle your thoughts and opinions. I just don't like this movie. I don't like this movie. It's weird. It's weird, and it's and I don't really need to repeat myself. You guys already get the point. So overall, The Wild is not a good movie, and I'm gonna give The Wild 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 2 out of 5 stars. 2 stars. So there you go, guys. So that's going to be it for my movie review on that's going to be it for my Disney movie review on The Wild. And so I don't really call this review like a rant video because I don't really make rant videos on my YouTube channel, because I think it's better just to say like movie review and not movie rant, because I don't really make movie reviews that have the word movie rant in the title, because it just feels like I'm taking that movie too seriously, and I don't want to take that. And of course I don't want to take things way too seriously, like, you know. And also like movie rant is, and also another word for ranting is basically like when you're swearing and cussing, and I'm trying my best to not swear too much on my YouTube channel, but I'm just saying, guys, like, I'm just letting you know that I don't call these like bad movie reviews like a movie rant, of course. Like, you know, I'm only just gonna call these like movie reviews, and you guys will know what I'm talking about for, like, you know. But yeah, so I just wanted to point that out to most of you guys. And so like I mentioned before, thanks for watching my movie review on The Wild. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.